Ivan, really, Ivan? We gonna do this to Lonnie and Eli, really, Ivan? And you got an idiot that's willing to do anything. Oh, I feel so bad for doing this. Taking a mother away from their children is painful. It's hard feeling. Oh my gosh, Dr. Rainer, when did you ever have a soul? If you had any type of soul, you wouldn't have done it the first time. You wouldn't have done it the second time. Oh, blackmail will make you do anything, huh? Blackmail. So you let an unknown person that don't know you from a hole in the wall found out what you did the first time, use that against you to do the same thing over again. Besides, this time we kidnapping people's children and handing them over to him. God knows what he gonna do to the children. Dr. Raina. Now they said you got a job, a great job. You don't need the money really. It's just the blackmail that gets you every time. You got to grow a conscience. You got to grow a backbone or something at this point, Dr. Rainer, because I'm not understanding how all these people find up your profession, your other side profession that you like to do when it involves kids. Besides helping, you like to steal and take people's children. So I'm not understanding, Dr. Raina. Why do you let people blackmail you? See, that shows me right there you're too well known. Because if you're known, anybody can blackmail you and basically get anything they want from you, especially if it's involving kids. Now, Dr. Raina, I ain't going to give you too much. I just want to know, when did you grow a conscience all of a sudden? You didn't have one when you did it the first time. Oh, now we got a conscience? Oh, I feel so sick and sorry for the mother. I'm pretty sure she worries sick. What are you gonna do with the kids? Are you gonna give them to the black market? What are you gonna do? None of your business. None of your business. You didn't ask any of these details when they was blackmailing you. Gonna tell on you for the first time around. Now you gonna do it the second time around because they was blackmailing you. Dr. Raina, if they tell you to go do a somersault off of a bridge, would you go do it if they blackmailing you to do it? Because at this point, you just sit there and let anybody blackmail you. Like I said, you're not a good criminal. I don't know how you still getting away with the first one, but we not going to talk about that. This second time, this might be your downfall. I would have rather them told on me than, do this a second time around. Like, when is enough going to be enough for you? And to leave people, innocent kids, alone. Because this one might be your downfall, and this one might be the it for you. You got away with the other one, barely, but you got away with it. This second time, Bonnie didn't got you. Oh, look. And speaking of Bonnie, the one that actually saw the woman and had to do a sketch, and Lord, poor Eli Lining. Of all people that could have saw this woman, it had to be Bonnie. Now, I ain't giving Bonnie too much. I'm just saying. Could we could have got anybody else more reliable? Somebody that could actually sketch out a face or describe somebody's face. The first time it was Valerie. Eli, mama, you got something to tell me? This sketch looked like you. Then the second time around, we get an actual hit. We put her in the computer. I was surprised and shocked that Valerie didn't, hit her right along right away that she knew who this person was. She said she knew this person. She worked with this person before. You should have known it was a doctor right there from the start, Valerie. But I don't know why you didn't just wait this. Why I don't know why you just didn't say it flat out right then and there that, yeah, it's Dr. Rainer. They had to actually do a photo and actually put two and two together. Then Lana said, wait a minute, I remember seeing her when David was born. I remember that face, but I don't remember where. Like, could none of y'all realize that was a doctor? You saw her, remembering when you saw David, Valerie said she worked with her before, and could none of y'all come up with that? I'm just saying. So now Ivan, the one that put this job in motion, and so Ivan gonna hand the babies over to Vivian, and I'm guessing Vivian fit to try to raise these two kids. Ivan, I hope you got plenty of time on your hands because twins are he double hockey sticks, and yeah, Vivian ain't gonna be able to take care of no twins by herself. So while you run around here kidnapping twins, yeah, I hope y'all got enough hands on duty to take care of two twins because y'all gonna need all the help y'all can need. Um, but yeah, Ivan, I was expecting you back. I wasn't expecting you back like this. We know you, Vivian right hand man. We know you, Vivian flunky. We know you, Vivian goon. We know you, Vivian. Whenever she call, here you go a running. Yeah, can't wait to see how this plays out. Cannot wait. Like this is another one coming up coming up that's gonna be an interesting one. Um, what else I got to say about that? Nothing really. I mean, I got all that I wanted. I just want to know, Dr. Rainer, what's next for you? In the next case, somebody blackmailing you and it involves a child, you gonna go ahead and do it for the money anyways. They say you got a good job and you don't need this money. You easily blackmail and easily swindle to do anything illegal that they basically want you to do. All they gotta do is give you a suitcase full of money and you down for the cause. Even if the blackmail might not work and you might end up getting away with it in the first place if they ain't got no proof that you actually did it. You'd rather take that risk than to do it anyways, getting yourself in more trouble. So that means now you involved in two illegal acts. Plus that kidnapping and all that's all on your head now. Now you got something else to hold on to your conscience. We'll see you again by spring, fall. We'll see you, by fall, summer. We'll see you again with this. Oh my gosh, this is on my conscience. Oh my gosh, I can't get over this. I got to go tell somebody. The money not enough. You'll be coming up again with a guilty conscience, just like the first time you came with the guilty conscience. You didn't want to keep it in. You were so willing to blab it out so hard that you willing to tell Nicole once she put a little pressure on you last year. You went and told Nicole, well, you kind of told Nicole that you was involved. Did you tell her? Did you not? I think you told her, but I'm not for sure. But yeah. All it's gonna take is a little bit more pressure, and you'll tell. Now that they got your photo and all that, and now that they ask, like I said, this might be your end, Dr. Rainer. This might be this might be your downfall this time around. Um, Gwen, Abigail, and Chad. Jesus love. Oh, before we go there, Julie, we agree on one thing in this situation. We agree on one thing. It could have been Gabby, but it wasn't Gabby. Like, Gabby don't like Eli Lunny. I can understand why you would think they would be on the top of your suspect list. However, Gabby ain't got nothing to gain. She ain't got nothing to gain. Basically, she got something to lose now, and I don't think she wouldn't lose taking somebody twin children out of a hospital and kidnapping them. When she in Arizona now decided after all this time to be a parent, yeah, she got too much to lose, and no, it wasn't Gabby. Like the fact that you will bring up Gabby, I understand why you did it. But Gabby is not your suspect. So I'm glad they cleared that up for you. I'm glad when you made that call and realized that we actually was Gabby alibi and told her that no, Gabby's with Ariana. She actually had her the whole night. Gabby, there's no way possible that Gabby was in Salem, and there's no way possible that Gabby was the one that did this little crime. So try again, try again. We all like to blame Gabby, but nah, it wasn't Gabby this time around. Gabby is innocent and clean this time around. But other than that, that's all. I just hope they find him, and I hope they make Dr. Rainer talk this time around, Lonnie don't end up suffering this time around like she did when it came to the David situation. I hope that, crack this case wide open and get Dr. Rainer to talk and also confess for the first time. Then that'll be out of her conscience the first time she did this. So hopefully she confess and she tell, all her sins, not part of her sins, all of her sins this time around. So now that Abigail, Chad, Gwen, Jennifer, Jack, this situation, Chad, at this point, I just want you to be honest with your wife. If you're not going to be completely 100% honest with her, just let her break up with you and let that woman go on with her life. You don't trust her. You swear up and down you love her, but you don't really love her. Like I said, we can't really fault Gwen for the way she maneuvered her way into your marriage and played on your actions and how sick and jealous you are. We can't blame Gwen for all of that. You basically gave her the noose to put around your neck and to hang yourself. So I'm just saying, you basically hung your own self when it came to that. So you gave all Gwen this thread, this rope, you and Abigail, and y'all best to let her do what she did. And she played on mostly all of your emotions when it came to Abigail and what happened the first time around. And she used that and played on that, found loopholes, and dug her way all the way in them. So we can't really blame Gwen for this. We can blame mostly you and parts of Abigail for not believing her when her mama and everybody else was telling her that you might want to keep an eye on Gwen. She's not who you think she is. She could be a killer, dangerous, and any of that under the, she can be a whole lot of, that smile can get you. But when you turn around, she might stab you in the back. So yeah, it's a whole lot of blame that can be going around with that whole situation. Mostly Chad and his insecurities, and you not being honest with your wife. You ain't over that Stephanie situation, and you're never gonna be over it. Basically, Gwen used what she do best, maneuvered her way into your relationship, found loopholes, including you, Chad, getting you drunk, didn't sleep with you, but tending like she slept with you just to get Abigail mad enough to break up with you. Now she finna end up getting what she want because you don't remember what happened that night. She remember what happened that night. She ain't gonna tell the truth to save her life. And Abigail, why would you set yourself up like that? Like at this point, you already know this woman was looking for any angle and any loophole she can dig her way into. Hearing the dirty details, you could have went without. Like, I don't know why you made yourself suffering. You wanted to hear all that, and the night it happened, like, you already know that woman used her goods and her filament wires to get Chad to do everything she wanted him to do, and basically set you up, set Chad up, and basically used that against y'all. Mostly Chad, because he was the one running around here like a nut, running around here trying to catch Jake and Abigail in this imaginary affair that they was having. So I don't know why you would want to listen to anything she had to say. If I would have been you, I would have been dragging her out by her neck, her ear, or wherever I can grab and drag her out of the mansion. At this point, I wouldn't want to hear none of that. I mean, like, none. She could have saved all that. Why would I want to hear her talk about the night with my man and all that? Like, you gave her too much. And once you told her to get out and she insists on telling you stuff, that was just your nail in your coffin, Abigail. Like, I don't know why would you want to set yourself up like that? Maybe down the road you might want to hear this story, but right now it wasn't really important. The most important thing was getting her out of the mansion. That was the most important thing. But you had to hear this story. I don't know why would you want to hear. You should have got it from your husband. Even if he was lying or telling the truth, you could have put two and two together. Like, why would you want to hear this story? Like, why? You know she was exaggerating, and you know she was telling the truth for the most part, but she was lying all the way through it, though. So Miss me with that story time when it came to your husband. I wouldn't want to hear that. Maybe when I calm down and get myself together with my husband, maybe down the line I might want to hear your story, hear your side once I'm calm. Don't give you basically you gave her everything you wanted. Your emotion, your tears, the hurt, the pain. You basically were making her feel like she was golden over there. Like, yeah, it was hurting her, but not really. But what she was looking for in that situation, when she was telling you about that night, basically she wanted to put a nail in your heart, and that's basically what you gave her the opportunity to do. When you should have calmed down, gave it a few days, then talked to her and said, look, now I want to hear your side. I didn't hear my husband's side. Now I want to hear your side. So if you come at me with lies, I know that you're lying. That's how you should have handled it. Not hear her side first. Of course, her side gonna sound bad. Your husband's side might not sound as bad, but at least hers gonna sound bad because she is out for your blood right now. She looking for the maximum damage right now, and you basically gave her. She ripped your heart in that, what, 3 minutes? What? And them three different scenes, she read your heart, and you basically gave her the opportunity to sit there and let her put that nail through your heart when it came to your husband and the night they had sex, or allegedly had sex. So I don't know what you wanted from there. Chad, at this point, get break up with Abigail because, like I said before, you're not gonna be 100% honest with her. You gonna tell her the truth, but not the whole truth. How you would never trust your wife because of the Stephanie situation, even though that wasn't technically her fault. You're not gonna trust her like you do. This can happen at any moment, at any time, all over again. Then what? So, Chad, just go ahead and break up with Abigail. You're not being 100% honest with her. You don't trust her enough. You don't trust her. You call her a cheater while you drunk, but you won't say this in her face. So, why are you with Abigail at this point? I'm not understanding why you with Abigail because you doing the max and you doing too much at this point. Um, and Chad, we know sooner or later you're gonna be worrying about Abigail. Kate and Jake, and you know they thing. You got too much to worry about besides worrying about Kate and Jake and them two being together. You got too much time on your hand. Go focus on your wife and trying to get back in good with your wife. Not everybody putting the pieces together. Jack and Jennifer, they putting the pieces together. Abigail also putting the pieces together. Not Kate, no. Jake got around with Gwen. The ask her what you doing. You did this out to hurt Abigail and Jack and Jennifer, and sooner or later y'all will figure it out what she about. And this was basically, her getting back all Abigail and her mom and dad, and of course Chad, because she wanted her Abigail. I'm surprised and shocked that she actually left freely. She ain't done yet, Abigail. She might be outside the mansion, but she still gonna be out to play like the mouse she is. So you might want to watch her back and go ahead and blackball her, and get her out the outskirts of Salem and put her in the well keep her out the inskirts of Salem and put her on the outskirts of Salem. Put her where the homeless people at this point, because she still got a whole lot of moves to play. Like she said, yeah, she got everything she wanted, but unfortunately for y'all, she ain't quite done yet. She is not done, and she ain't gonna stop till she get everything she want and more. So just know that, um, she ain't done, and she gonna continue to do this mess, and it ain't no stopping her at this point. Like, the only way you gonna stop her this time around, um, unless you come clean, well, you didn't came clean. Like, she ain't done. We already know she ain't done, and she already looking for round 2, 3, 4, whatever round this is for her. So yeah, y'all might want to be prepared and brace yourself, because this ain't the end of her. Trust and believe. She got a whole lot of moves to play. Even though she ain't got no moves per se that's involving the mansion, But she still got, moves that she can still make that interfere outside of the dimension. So y'all get that together. Do what y'all got to do when it comes to that situation though. But it's still a whole lot of game to be played when it comes to her. But anyways though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.